Yes, guys, Stamps here. We are back. Welcome to Untagged episode 2. Now, if you haven't seen episode 1, make sure you guys go and check it out. I had PK and I had Toby on there. I had a lot of positive feedback from you guys as well. It is massively appreciated. And whilst you are here, make sure you are subscribed. This is the show where we talk about recent hashtag games, future hashtag games, unseen bits, everything else in between, and also some topical stuff that is going on in the world right now. To my right today, I've got PK, and we've also got Mr. Eddie Cooper, one of our own, social media guru, genius, and his house is Leng. Welcome, boys. How we doing?
Eddie Coo. He is not a fool. Eddie Coo. Do you know that song?
I do, yeah, I think so.
Who sings it?
Oh, I don't know that.
God, you don't know who sings that one.
No, I don't. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da.
You made it sound like gladiators or something. No, his wrestling songs that.
Kane?
It might be, yeah, I think it might be Steve Austin.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Yeah, that's what you made it sound like.
Right, boys, right. We're going to jump straight into it. Obviously, the most recent topic on everyone's lips is that game on the weekend, hashtag 8-1 versus Tilbury. Yeah, we're going to start off like we did last week. 3 words to describe that game. PK, I'll let you go first.
Steamroll.
Is that a dash in there? Yeah, hyphen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
allow it for this week.
Plummeted and finished.
What's plummeted?
Like when you plummet something.
Plummet is like when something goes down.
Yeah. So they went down and they went down.
About them.
Yeah, they went down.
All right, we can open it up now. Now you've given me your 3 words. Talk to me about the game. Obviously, you were on the pitch.
Yeah.
How was it? I mean,
you know what it is in like so much of probably people's surprise. I don't enjoy games like that. You know
why not?
Because I feel like it's unfair. Like
he says that with a smile. Yeah, look at that smirk on his face.
Nah, like I like to be in like the game, like the Sudbury game.
You watched that first goal, Jermaine's first goal. He's got no one around him, like 10 meters free space.
I looked away. I thought he was offside or something, like, because you know sometimes in a game, like you're checking your shoulder, like
it can't be that easy.
I'm looking at Jermaine, and he's just literally just rolled it in, and no one's. I'm thinking, yeah, referee blow the offside then, and then like I was seeing him pointing at the semicircle and that halfway line, sorry. And I'm thinking, nah, this is not the kind of game. And Gaffer did say to us as well, be careful, like it might be a tough game. Don't look at their position in the league. But bruv.
So at what point did you like realize on the pitch that like, okay,
I think
cool,
I think after we like put together like 4 or 5 passes, it was like first 3 minutes I was like, no, it's gone in behind, and I've just seen the centre halves doing an absolute calamity, and I was just like, you know what, yeah, this is long, like this is gonna be one of them games like where I'm not even able to enjoy.
Would you have enjoyed it more if you had more like, you know, more contributions like goals and assists, or would you still?
Nah, I don't want to score. I don't want to score in that game. if I wanted to score, I would have scored.
Oh, okay, all right.
Like, I reckon I could have taken a goal kick, run onto my goal kick, controlled it, and scored, and they still wouldn't have tackled me.
Would you celebrate?
Nah, I wouldn't celebrate.
Just pick up the ball, get another one.
Yeah, bruv. It was sad. But like for like the boys like it though. That it was more enjoyable in that sense, like where you're like in the game, because the game's so relaxed. We're actually I'm genuinely having conversations with Max Cornell. Like I'm talking about Emilio and these kind of things to Max Cornell like, during the game.
Talk about how work was during the week.
Yeah,
like, long week this week, Max.
Me and Tomo always talk during games. Though. We have big conversation. So what's your plans for after the game?
You going out? Like.
Yeah. Nah, Guinness. I'm just going to have a quiet one. Little Guinness and blackcurrant, and that's about it. Me and Tomo love it.
I can't imagine you having a quiet night after a game, especially a win.
Nah, have you seen that Zaha video when he's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to have a quiet one after the game, and then you just see him like partying. Yeah. That's me still. I said I'm going to have a quiet one. I might end up in Libertine.
What about you, Eddie? How did you find it? Obviously, you're watching from the...
Well, yeah, I mean, as part of the club, it's good to watch goals flying in, and there was some good goals scored, but... Yeah, I can understand that playing is a big part of the game, unless you're stat padding. then it's not as enjoyable. No, it's an interesting take though.
Obviously, you do our social media stuff, so you're tweeting live updates during the game. Was it like hard to keep?
Bro,
up
I'm
with,
doing
like...
I'm doing up this, doing madness. As fast as Pedro's doing step overs, I'm doing tweets, man.
Yeah, because even for me in the video, like editing it, normally what I like to do, right, is I like to break up the goals. Like if there's 2 goals in quick succession, I like to break it up in the middle and put like 1 chance in between. Like even if it's a half chance, just a little something. In this game, bro, I had to do 3 goals in a row, like straight. It was like 18th minute, 20th, and then like 22nd. I was like, there's literally no other chances going on during the game that I can put in to even use.
You, after the game, though, your head was gone because of how difficult the edit is.
Yeah,
you got so much
like,
action to pack in.
I've always said, to the boys, I'd love to edit like a 10-0 or like a 9-goal game, whatever. And then I realised afterwards, why the hell did I say that, bro? That's long. 9 goals.
Yeah, 9 goals.
That is mad. And speaking of 9 goals, that has actually that is our biggest win in non-league.
Yeah,
right.
I remember Neil was saying it in the change room. That's our biggest result. But obviously, since I've come to the club, I'm not saying that it's my fault, but we've been smashing some records.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're coming in, you're doing your thing.
You've had a good 2023, ain't you?
It's only just started. Yeah,
and 2022.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And you joined what? You joined halfway into 2022, and
yeah,
I mean,
boy, I don't know. I don't. I'm not one to blow my own trumpet or give myself a bit of. I don't really do that, but boy.
Hey yo,
blow your own what and do a little what?
Blow my own trumpet, innit? I'm not really one to blow my own trumpet. That's how you blow a trumpet, no?
I don't know what trumpet you're blowing, bro.
I ain't blowing any trumpet.
Pause.
All right, so obviously last week, PK, we spoke about like the confidence heading into this game, and to obviously roll them over.
Yeah, I did say. What did I say? Something like we're going to steamroll them or something like that.
And then Toby was like, "What do you want me to say? Do you want me to say we're just going to roll them over?" Like,
yeah, and you should have. Like, obviously, you got to be respectful to your opposition at all times and that. But obviously, you got to be honest as well. Like, you got to put fear in, man. Like, what's that? What do we do? 8-1.
Yeah.
Haybridge just scared right now. When Haybridge see me walk out of that pitch, see everyone come out of that pitch, they're gonna be scared. They're gonna think, I don't want to be on that receiving end.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the reality of it. Like, man, because a lot of these guys see our videos and stuff, and I let them know, like, I'll see you, brother. Anywhere, London, Moscow, I'll fight you.
I'll catch you.
Yeah.
Is that Berry game when you come out of the tunnel screaming Baghdad?
Yeah, that was mad, by the way. That was a madness.
You lot didn't even get that on camera.
No, bro, I'm gutted because I film without sound because I just do slow-mo just to get you boys walking out. But obviously I can hear it because I'm there. But like, that is some serious like mind game.
Yeah, there's a lot of times, like, if it's a bit of a difficult game, I do like tend to use war zone countries, which I hope that they get fixed and stuff. But like, I use them countries and told the opposition, yo, this is where you are today.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can be in Iraq, sometimes you might be in Baghdad.
The trenches, bro.
The trenches.
Time to go to war, bro.
This war is scary. I remember I see some things like Roy Keane, they were all waiting in the dugout and that, and he said, forget this, just took everyone out. Got to play them kind of mind games, man. Like.
He was getting onto someone recently about hugging in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And
I don't really do that. So if I play against guys that I know, like, I'm not here to
chat to him
speak
after, innit?
Yeah, like, I'm not here to speak to you. But everyone deals with things differently, you get it? Like, I don't say to someone, but my thing is, if we ever lose, which we haven't done in a long time, don't, even if you're friends and family, that don't go and have big conversation and like go and speak to them. Like, it's not the time for that. Yeah. We've lost, like, so let's reflect on where things went wrong. I'm not expecting you to come in the change room crying, but don't go and have a big conversation on the side. Like, it's not that time and place.
Yeah. Speaking of people you know as well, obviously in this Tilbury game we had 2 debutants actually get on the pitch and make their debut. First of all, being Harry Critchley, come from Sudbury, knows Matty Waldridge really well, but he actually came there from East Thurrock. Yeah. And then the second signing, Mr. Nathan Smith, who you know very well. Mm-hmm. What did you think of his performance? Papa
Nathan Smith, Blendy. He's a character still. He's proper good for he'll be very good for the change room. Like, he's experienced. Yeah. He's almost like the person that kind of, when I was at Enfield with him, he's the kind of person that was calming me down sometimes, like when I'm going a bit like a stray dog, and like stray dog, and he's he's good, man. He scored 2 goals. He's good at he scores quite a lot, like especially off set pieces, and I feel like he's just gonna help us like solidify and just that last stretch. Like he's just gonna come and just shut things down and lock up shop.
Yeah,
experience.
He comes with a lot of pedigree, doesn't he? Like
he's
obviously got over 300 appearances for Yeovil Town. Like
Chesterfield, I think he won the FA something.
He's won the EFL trophy, the whatever it used to be called, the Papa St John's or whatever.
Yeah, Papa Stones.
So like, guys got experience. Also, as well, interesting fact, he was the fastest centre back in FIFA 17.
You know what? I saw that when I was, because I go to and from training with him, and I said that to him. I said, "You were the fastest." Pardon me. I said maybe like it wasn't updated, so they didn't know like who was on FIFA. Like they didn't update FIFA at that time, because I've seen him run. He's not faster than me.
That's what I was gonna say.
We was arguing about this in the car. He's saying He's saying I've never seen him run, and I did agree with him on that. Yeah, because a lot of the time it doesn't look like he's breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
And you watch him, he doesn't sweat a lot. I don't know if it's because he's vegan or what. Yeah, but vegan people don't sweat, but he doesn't sweat a lot. And even when he's running, like when you're really running, you see like someone's facials. Nah. He runs and it's just almost like
chill.
Yeah, it's just chilled.
He's got, according to his car, he's got 88 pace. You're saying you're faster than 88 pace?
I move though, man. I do move like for a pudding as well. Like I do move.
Yorkshire pudding.
Hey, to be fair, that was 6 years ago though. It was 7, was it even? FIFA 17. So he might not be still.
Nah, but you see where he's vegan and stuff, and the guy don't eat no funny stuff. Like he's probably still like that.
That same age.
His body is at that stage. Look at him, man. What is he, 36?
Yeah, 36, bro.
36.
To be fair.
How old is Greg?
38.
Damn. Greg looks like he's got 30 years on him.
To be fair, the chat was telling him to drop the skincare routine in the preview. I was like, fair play, man.
Serious.
I told him, sometimes it's not a routine, innit? Sometimes black don't crack, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a routine, man. That's a routine. But he doesn't do no. I got skin. He doesn't use no skincare routine. He just uses. He's got his own oil that he makes, and he just rubs himself down in the oil.
What, head to toe?
Head to toe. He's shiny, shiny. That guy there is like he got gloss on him. Shiny guy.
I also heard as well, PK, he went on a silent retreat, right, to India. 10 days, 15 hours a day of meditation.
He's serious.
I'm hearing...
He put me on so when I was trying to lose weight, he made me go on a fruit diet. So he does a fruit diet, kind of like fast kind of thing. So during the season, he always does like fast. Not during the season, but every year he does a fast. Yeah. So when he does a fast, he says it's basically like getting an MOT. He uses bare analogies and stuff like that.
I saw that, to be fair. The thing about drinking water and that, it's like your body needs like a car.
He says breakfast is breaking the fast. So when you break the fast, you shouldn't eat before, I think he said to me, you shouldn't eat before 12 o'clock or some stuff. But he's got a lot of, he's a very knowledgeable person. When you have time sometimes, sit him down and pick his brain, you'll find a lot of things still. That's why I like car schooling with him. Good stuff.
Do you reckon you could do that silent retreat? That's
no
mad.
Chance. I still live at home because of the fact that I don't want to be by myself, and I'll start talking to the wall. I like going down. I like going downstairs and having a conversation with my mum because I know I'm gonna get some sort of content out of it. As well. Like she's gonna give me some ammunition. Her English. The other day I was telling my friend because obviously I'm from Congo. And obviously, they either speak Lingala or French. I grew up speaking French, but obviously I've lost a bit of my French. It's not as fluent. And I was like to my bedroom, I speak to my mum in English most of the time. My bedroom's like, what? You speak to your mum in English? I spoke to your mum. Your mum's English is horrible. How are you speaking to each other? That's sign language.
How does some of those conversations go down?
My mum. But I got bare videos of my mum speaking English. It's terrible. One day I'm going to bring her to the game. She'll do a post-match interview for me. What? Yeah, I've got a video of her on my TikTok. She's like, I'm with my footballer. My defender. She's calling me a defender. I'm saying, when did I become my defender? Yeah, my footballer. She doesn't even know. My mum thinks I'm a professional footballer. She don't even know. She don't even know.
To be fair, she probably saw Virgil van Dijk on your Instagram.
She don't even know. She thinks Rooney still plays. Rooney and Beckham still play football, bro.
What, and you play with Rooney?
Yeah.
That's your teammate.
Yeah, I'm the defender that passes the ball to Rooney. Why? She'd be like, why you didn't pass to Beckham that day? She's miles off it, man.
And obviously, just before we move away from the Tilbury game, you've said in the past, obviously, a couple of these pending transactions.
Yeah.
Well, they were there. You've completed one. You've obviously got the goal. That's now done.
Yeah.
When's the hat kick one coming? And the bicycle kick as well?
Yeah, the bicycle kick.
You know what it is? I don't make the box a lot. So that's why I said at the start of the season I'll probably score 20 goals. But I probably won't this season because I don't make the box a lot. I'm more of the like anchor man, like pivot man. So I let Max Cornell, because Max Cornell, I can't take it away from him. He's crazy in the air. Like I can't compete with that. So when Max Cornell's making the box, he just looks at me like, yeah, you better not run. You better stay there.
You stay there.
Yeah, you stay there. It just ties me up. You know when you tie a dog outside the shop? It just ties me up. I'm like,
You get to a certain point, and then the lead is at full extension.
it's
It
like,
can't go any
I can't
further.
go. And I'm just like, and then people are just stroking me. Devs will come like, you just stay there. It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
How far are you off 20?
16. I got to score like 4 goals in the next like game or something.
Right, so PK, we got a few specific clips that we've picked out. I just want to get your thoughts on them first. Do you remember when Toby said this?
I thought he was going to fake Rabona it, you know?
And come back in.
Yeah.
I've been thinking that's my next skill that I'm going to do.
I thought he was going to fake Rabona
That's
it.
my next skill that I'm probably going to do. Fake Rabona and just cut in and shoot and score.
Right, so he said that, and he actually went ahead to try that skill in the game. Obviously, he lost the ball straight after. What were we saying?
I was on the bench while he was doing it, and I was like, "You cheeky sod, you cheeky sod."
You can see the smile on his face as well, like when after he does it.
But you know what is it? Like, me and him. I've been doing 1-to-1s with him in training. Like I've been actually getting him to master the skill, but he's getting there. He's gonna do it, and he's gonna pull it off, man.
He almost got it off there, to be fair. Watching it back, that was closer than I
It
thought.
was close. It was close.
Defender, I think,
He done
fortunate.
well.
Fortunate
Smudger got a good footing.
And that's not the only thing that unfortunately didn't work out for Toby that game. Obviously, he had a little bit of a slip up as well. I thought he was going to run into the box, maybe do a bit of a mad thing, get a goal or an assist, but he ended up falling on his backside, unfortunately.
Slip for slip.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I call it slip for slip. So his guy takes him. I'm thinking, yeah, go.
Yeah, I was still on the pitch when that happened, and I just said to him, "Pachow!"
The thing is, these days, like when stuff like that, I'm guessing in a game like that, yeah, you laugh about it, innit? You can kind of laugh it off. Does Toby try that skill move though in a higher stakes game?
Nah, I don't think so. I think only I do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But you know what it is though? Like I believe like I'm not doing it for like showboating reasons. I'm doing it because I know like I'm getting away from my defender. Like there's showboating and there's that skill there is to get away from defenders. Like it gives you that yard.
Yeah.
But he ain't mastered it yet. That's why. Maybe when he masters it and he has the confidence to like he'll start using it as an asset. Yeah, deal with chess.
You're gonna bring him in on Thursday. Get your arm around him.
Get my arm around him. Tobes, this how you did it. Come, me and Larry that side, me and that side. Yeah, that's how you did it, mate.
Now this next clip, PK, I didn't actually put it in the edit, but I'm gonna show you anyways. This was only like a few minutes into the game, to be fair, and Jermaine gets hit by one of these. That's your ball, by the way. Bag.
Oh, these nuts.
Got him.
These nuts.
Oh, I didn't even see that in the game, you know. That hurts.
I'm going to put that down and say that's your fault. I think you owe him an apology. Swung the ball.
I can rub it better for him.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, yo.
Is his belly, no? He hit his belly, no?
No.
I didn't think so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What? I didn't know that.
Nah, he was down bad that day. He was down bad. They got him. Jermaine gets hurt a lot, you know.
Yeah.
He gets like punched a lot by keepers. gets these. There was one challenge that their fullback done to him was
I put that in the video.
Yeah, it was rash. Like it was,
and he went down after he played it. And he
delayed reaction.
yeah.
Man was playing on lag.
Bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he just keeps going though. Like you can kick him, you can do anything until you've got him pinned and laid down on the floor. He ain't gonna stop, bro.
Yeah,
that's how I love him.
And speaking of Jermaine, obviously last week we had a bit of PK commentary. I think you did really well, to be fair. And obviously all three of us here are commentators. I guess you can call yourself one now. Eddie, you do it from time to time for the videos.
He's done a game as well.
And you did Stonemarket, innit? Screaming your head off. But I want you to commentate Jermaine's potential goal of the season strike from Tilbury. Because let's admit, it was a mad goal, innit?
It is a mad goal. He got up high.
All right, cool. So take it away. I'm going to let you commentate.
There's PK Humble, steps into it. Great pass into Toby's path. What's he going to do? Is he going to take him on? Is he going to puts a nice little lofted crossing? And Jermaine Francis comes out of nowhere. Take a bow, son. Because our last person I saw that was Paolo Di Canio. Because he plucked himself out of the air, jumped like a Salomon, and really got the connection to the wachow. That one there is even a Muay Thai kick. We can call him Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi has taught him very well because that is karate. Keeper didn't even stand a chance. Planted into the ground like a oak tree. He watched it like a Yuma. Bless ya.
Bless you.
Wachow. Lightning McQueen in the house.
That's it. Ka-chow. That's the one, isn't it? Right,
From Cars.
Eddie, you're up now.
Me?
You did.
I can't
you weren't
follow that,
commentating.
man.
You weren't commentating
Right.
the game, so now you have your chance. This is
Okay.
it. Here we go.
Okay, and it's a very bad touch from the Tilbury midfielder. PK steps in, plays in Toby. Aromalaron. Can he find a ball into the box? He can. Lofts one to the edge of the box, and Jermaine is there. Oh my word. Take a bow, son. That is phenomenal. As he does the listen to me to the 17 fans that are there. Neil is on the GoPro as well and shows it right to the face. What a ball. This is from Toby as well. Puts it into an area just to the edge of the box. And what a strike. That is Di Canio-esque from Jermaine Francis. Gets up about 5 meters into the air. Cristiano Ronaldo-like. And finishes with a plum into that bottom corner. What a strike. Goal of the season contender. Definitely beats that PK solo run against Whittam. 100%.
Cut the camera. Cut the camera. That was good, you know.
Yeah,
He's
he's really about
The choice of words you used were quite interesting. La plum-esque.
I've never heard Le Plum in my life.
You've never heard La plum?
With a plum, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You didn't go to school.
No.
You didn't do literature reading.
Literature.
No.
Literature
I didn't
reading.
do psychology last week either.
Yeah,
Sigmund Freud, come on, bro.
Sigmund Freud. You know Sigmund Freud as
come
well.
on.
Come on, my boy.
Come on.
Trust me.
Still ain't got.
Hey, we done A-levels and stuff. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, so did I. I'm gonna have to look him up for next week's episode.
That's right. I got you, bro. Off cam, I'll do some education.
Education.
Don't do it. Why you gotta say off camera like that? Like you got.
Hey, you said you don't know these things, bro. I got you.
Maybe we should get you a TA for when we do this.
Bring in
Stampy.
AT. Bring AT in.
Stampy.
AT TA. He's a TA.
Yeah.
Hey.
ATTA.
Yeah, bring him in.
I thought
E-man
you was-
as well.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
We got a lot of teachers in our thing. E-man. There's only two.
I wouldn't want either of them teaching me, I'll be honest.
Eli's a teacher.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's what we can find him.
Wait,
He's
Eli's a
teacher.
teacher.
Eli's a teacher.
Bro.
Eli, AT, and usually back in the day, non-league was usually full of construction workers. Nah, you
Or
always have
Sparkies and stuff.
Yeah, like that's construction, bro.
Oh, right. I knew
A
that.
plumber is part of construction.
I knew
Because
that.
when you're building a house, you can't build the house with no Sparky in it. The house is gonna be
Makes
not a
sense. Makes sense. Maybe I need some education as well, man.
house. Yeah, but
PK.
now
Yeah,
School
don't
of
laugh at me,
PK.
bro.
Hey, let's
School
get it
of
going.
PK.
Let's get going.
that is a great shot. But yeah, like now most non-league teams have people in the education sector.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know because I think a lot of young people now are doing like jobs like TAs and that. So and a lot of young people are playing non-league because the old people are getting pushed out. You don't need to get out of here.
The new wave.
We only like Max and Greg. Those are the only old people that we will take in.
Oh, so
Nath?
you like Greg?
Like, Greg's my guy, man.
Oh.
It's just like, you know what? Sometimes I just got to show him, you know? I gotta show him.
Show
man.
him what?
That I'm just too savvy.
Too
I'm too savvy.
I'm too savvy for
That's
you.
what it is. Nah, Greg's my guy, man. It's healthy competition.
But you don't play in the same position.
Yeah, but it's like, oh yeah, cool. Like,
It could do.
I did the diag.
Do you know what I'm
Beat
gonna?
that.
Do you know what I'm gonna call it? I'm
What?
gonna call it Battle of the Big Timers. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
See,
it is.
look, there's
I
the
think
spot.
it is.
There
I
it
think
is.
it is.
Spot on, yeah.
I think
Battle
it
of the
is.
big timers.
Because I'm not big time though. He's big time. I'm not big time.
You're not big time, no?
No chance.
Should we talk about that Tilbury, the goal they scored, and you're not getting back?
Ooh.
That's not big time. That's not big time.
Ooh.
Me, we can talk about that. I didn't get.
Okay.
I got a
I was
big
gonna say,
bollocking.
I
I
get
got
you.
a big
And to be
bollocking for
fair
that.
to you,
you come
and that's
off-
true. You took it.
You come off shortly after as
Didn't
well.
put it in the edit in the post match, but
Yeah.
you took it. I respect it.
You know, what else am I meant to do? Choke slam devs.
You're big time, bro.
Like, you see me, I'm not big time. When I'm in the wrong about something, I accept it. But like, I was just so mad at that scenario because like in training, I've spoke to Pedro about this as well. Like, if I'm helping you press someone and I'm coming so aggressive, yeah, with the press, yeah, if we sandwich that player, there's no way he's going to come out.
Yeah.
It's,
So just for context, it was you getting like basically caught out up the pitch, not being like pressed with you, and you stayed up the pitch, innit? And you weren't basically weren't in your natural position when.
I can't. We should see the video.
The loose ball
I
comes
think
back and he hits
the
it
loose
first
ball
time.
comes out, and I think I go to press the ball from the front or the back. I can't remember. I think I was behind him, and Pedro was next to him, and I'm saying to Pedro, "Come press him from the front because if you go to the front, he's gonna either try and turn, and I'm gonna take the ball off him, or you can nick it from the front."
Yeah.
But Pedro's just like doing this half and half
50-50,
job.
yeah.
So I'm like, "Cool, you want to do 50-50? I'll give you 0%." And I just stopped there.
Yeah.
And I just let him go past me.
I was expecting a Pedro impression again, I'll be honest. That was quite funny last week.
Pedro's onto me. But we did find out what Pedro did say that we was thinking. Remember last week?
The
we was like,
team.
yeah. So we was like, oh, what did Pedro say that was funny?
Yeah.
Funny enough is who we're playing on Saturday. Airbridge. He's like, yeah, we're going to be playing Airbridge. I said, what? Pedro, who we playing? Airbridge.
a bridge. We're
Airbridge.
playing one bridge.
Bro, I don't know, bro.
Singular, one bridge.
Airbridge. He said, yeah, but I'm not big time, man. I just get on with things.
Fair enough. You did take it, and you got subbed off as well. Lou Watson came on.
Yeah, I got subbed off.
You were probably happy to go off at that point. But
You said you didn't even like the game.
Gaffer said to me, if you do that again, I'm going to sub you off. I was thinking, cool, if we're ever 7-1 up, I know what to do. I'm playing, but nah. Yeah, I don't like getting subbed off as well, but I just won't kick up a fuss about it. Like, it's not something like if I'm out there, I want to play 90 minutes in it. But obviously, I understand like everyone's got to get minutes and stuff. Like, it's just. And it's good for the boys to keep fresh because you don't want someone to get. I feel like it's always, especially at this part of the season, when like the team's doing so well, players that don't get minutes is tough because now I feel like they should always have minutes because if someone gets injured, like you're expected to come in.
Yeah, you need to
and
be
if
fresh
if you're not playing and you come in, you're in trouble. You're gonna be miles off it, and it's gonna take away the fluidity. So when I'm getting subbed off for like other players to play and that. I'm not gonna kick up a fuss about that. Like, it's
a positive for the squad.
Yeah,
it's
100%.
the reality of it. Like,
It's
I want to
all
win.
boys, isn't it? At the end of the day, like we're all a big squad, and like it is tough when you're not playing. Like,
Even
it
though
is.
the vibes in the changing room, obviously from an outside perspective, you probably think the same thing. The vibes are unbelievable, especially on the winning streak we're on. And come into the changing room after the game, you got the tunes on, everyone's loving life.
Even training's
Yeah,
always vibes. The rondos are always vibes. Like if you see our rondos, then we're always before the game and that, or we're in training. Like you always hear someone shouting at something.
screaming,
like it's always going
lively.
down.
Very,
It's a
lively.
very good balance. So I've been in good change rooms, like, and this is one of the best.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, one of the best. Good
Yeah.
balance, man.
This reminds me of that first season we had in non-league back in the furlough none. So like obviously the quality in terms of like the league wasn't half as good as what this is, but still like that vibe in the change room, like the music and like bro, as a member of staff, when we get to games, like I'm rushing to rig my camera just so I can come and sit in there with you lot because it puts me in a good mood. Like it's impossible not to be in a good mood in that change room.
Especially on a winning streak, man.
I feel
Exactly.
like that's essential to being a good team. Like everything has to Like you have to have like that good vibe in the change room. Like if you ain't got like our team last year when I was at Enfield, we weren't the best. But we had a good vibe. So a lot of the games you win by having that good vibe. Because when it gets like them games like Coggeshall, when it ain't a great game, when you ain't playing well, like you just need vibes to like get everyone going and just to get everyone see things out. And that's why I get so mad at like stuff like when a man's not coming to help me press because it's like, bruv, we're all a team. Like, I'm not going to see you getting, like, there's games where someone's going to, like, your winger might get the better of our fullback. I'm not going to see that and think, oh, like, I'm going to leave him to deal with that. I'm saying, cool, this winger's got the better of my fullback a couple times. This is my guy, like, I'm going to help you. The next time that winger gets it, I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to smash you so you remember. Don't try to do that to my boy. I'm taking it as like a personal disrespect.
Yeah,
I feel motivated now, man. Let me get my boots on, man. Come on, let's go.
Bro, it's like every game going to war, like it's so sick to watch. Like
That's
I don't think I
the mentality
could
you need.
personally ever like do what it's for me, too much pressure, bro. I'm worried like watching games as it is.
Yeah, because as much as I like to joke, I get real mad. I don't know if you lot see it in the picture.
Yeah, we see it.
I get mad.
You
like,
know I see it because
Yeah.
I'm in the change room as you lot walk in, so I
like
hear
I get
and see.
real mad. Like
It's just because you want to win, isn't it?
yeah. That's
it's
what I
nothing-
always tell man. No hard feelings. Like
Yeah, it's nothing personal. You just want to win, bro. And at the end of the day, like winning is what everyone wants to do. So
I think the big time thing is if you don't say nothing, can just be like,
yeah.
I told you I ain't big time.
Okay.
He cares, man. He
Who
cares.
cares?
BK cares.
Up the tax.
Bleeds yellow and blue.
Got a soft side. Okay, so obviously last week, PK, we created that team talk at Sudbury, 2-0 up in what was a pretty tense affair, to be honest. Obviously this week, a little bit more relaxed, 4-0 up at half-time. I know you were obviously on the pitch, so you know how the game was going to be looking heading into the second half. So I want you to give your Devs team talk for this game.
But I don't want us to concede. I want us to go out there with a mentality that this league might come down to, what's it, GD, goal difference. It might come down to that. So we need to go out there and get as many as we can. If I could sub you lot all off and put the resis on, I probably would. But I can't. So you lot go out there, give it a bit of that, a bit of this, get a clean sheet, and all the Guinnesses are on me.
Joe, anything to add?
Nah.
That is Joe, by the way. That is Joe to the T. That is Keefy to the T. Anything to add, Keefy? Nah.
Is this
Coming
one,
in, boys,
is
let's
this
go.
one- It's this one.
Come on in, boys. Let's go.
And then Larry, phone will ring. Larry, phone will ring.
Deb's going, whose phone is that?
And then Larry does this one in. And he looks behind him. Like, whose phone is that, man?
Looking at the wall behind him.
He's doing this at the same time. He's cancelling the call like at the same time. Whose phone's that? Right. And he gets a bit red. And he just shakes his head.
There was one game where he was talking about it, and then Larry's phone literally like went off in the change room. I can't remember which one it was.
It might have been Sudbury, you know, the away game.
Ooh.
It might have been Sudbury away game. Larry kills me though. He's the funniest, I swear to you. He's my guy. That is my guy. Lazar. Loves a good sunbed. He goes to the same place as LP for sunbed.
What, just down the road?
Just down the
Down
road.
the road.
5 off for 30 minutes.
Oy.
Just use the discount code.
What's the discount code?
I don't know.
He doesn't go.
Oh, you're
Are you sure
Ask
about
LP, bro.
Are you sure? I don't go. Are you sure, man? I don't think I got this dark, eh?
Okay, Eddie, I'm going to come to you now. Obviously, you come at this from a little bit of a different angle, being our social media guy, taking care of all the posts and the tweets and whatnot. You're in a bit of a weird limbo, right? You want to celebrate all of our accolades that we've been, picking up over this season, but at the same time, you can't celebrate too much, right?
Well, yeah, because Devs will get onto me for talking about top of the table and stuff when the job's not done. But no, it's an interesting position to be in because obviously I like to think I get along with the boys, good mates, but you're not also part of the team, so you have to sort of say, well, you have the same issue, I suppose, don't you? You have to separate it a little
I
bit.
used to play though.
Well, yeah, that's true. All right,
I feel like you lot are part of I think you're part of the team.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I
I
appreciate
feel like
that.
you lot are part
Thanks,
of the
man.
team.
Yeah, it's,
You lot in the changing room. Is that saying the kitman's not, Mikey's not part of the team? Of course they're part of the team. Everyone's part of the team. If you got a dodgy kitman, that affects everything, man. But he's a bit dodgy as well. But he's dodgy in a different way. I feel like everyone's part of the team. Like anyone that's in that changing room, when the game's going on or before the game, like you're contributing something, like as much big. It might be big, it might be small, but you're contributing something.
I appreciate that, man.
And obviously Eddie as well. Like when you're posting the graphics, it's not just you obviously don't want to upset devs. Also, when you post stuff, sometimes it goes down well, sometimes it doesn't. Like the last one you posted got. Do you know what? I'm gonna let you.
Yeah,
take the floor.
You talk about the 19 wins in a row graphic. Yeah, so obviously as a group, our job is to come up with stuff that keeps people engaged, gets people interested. We're looking for a new audience and stuff like that, getting more and more subscribers, etc. That's it's part of my job, more engagement. I think the last tweet, the 19 wins in a row, we compared Liverpool and City, and it rattled a lot of people, which is hilarious. The fact that people are getting rattled off social media, I'll be honest. I find that so funny.
How can you break the Premier League record when you don't play in the Premier League?
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's okay, but that's not what we're saying. We're trying to make it more relatable to a wider audience. Like people that don't watch non-league and stuff like that. You watch Liverpool's, your Cities, your Premier League, etc. It just makes it a little bit more relatable and understandable. Oh wow, that's a sick achievement, because obviously we're not beating teams like Man United every week, even though they're probably a bad example to use. I'll be honest.
We'll get onto them later.
The weekend just gone, but yeah, it's just. I mean, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? Like we don't take it to heart. If people are scrolling it offends them, then I'm sorry, but that's a bit of a you problem.
What they say is all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I think, to be fair, the boys' performances at the moment makes my job a little bit easier. And obviously this guy on the pitch makes my job a hell of a lot easier. He gives me content every week.
Up the engagement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we got like 2.5 mil views on one of the full-time, the 18 wins in a row after we beat Sudbury.
Mad.
Just on a full-time graphic.
So mad.
1.5, I think it was, on the 19 wins in a row. Yeah, we've been doing some mad engagement, mad numbers, and credit to the boys on the pitch, because I think that helps out quite a lot. And obviously, I'm going to back my own graphics as well and say they're pretty sick.
Yeah,
so,
by the way,
they're cold, man.
Bro, you know what I mean? Like, that's a compliment to you, right? Like, obviously, if the graphics didn't look so good, people wouldn't take them as serious.
100%.
Because they look like, dare I say, better than some of these Premier League like socials. Like, people are like, oh, well, so they think they're big time. Like, no, it's not that. We just take pride in what we do, right?
I tell you, the one that got a lot of people was the Cristiano Ronaldo edit that I did. Like after he left, and people were like, oh my God, like, what? And I posted it on my own personal story saying, oh yeah, pleasure to take these photos of Cristiano Ronaldo stuff. I got a few people saying, surely this is like not real. And I was like,
girls messaging you, hey big I can't lie, when I first signed for hashtag, girls like overseas girls and that were messaging me like, oh, so you play professional football?
Because they see the verified.
Yeah. Like just the whole, like, just the way everyone does everything around it, like down to the graphics and all of that stuff, like it's just, it looks so top tier, like, so a lot of girls think I play professional football, bro.
Hey,
and I'm running with
we
it.
got you. We got you.
Keep it coming, bro. Oh, you nervous, yeah?
Hey, you're big time. I told you, you're big time.
PK, if you were in Eddie's position, what would you be posting? Like, in terms of the graphics and stuff, would you be loud and proud? Like,
yeah, loud and proud, man. I feel like when you're so bold with it, I feel like that just, like, I feel like when you do bold moves, I feel like that just gets like more engagement. And I found that with the content that I make, like the bolder that I move, like the bolder my moves are, the bigger the audience I reach. Like, so gotta go all out with it, man. Cause you don't, like, I hope we go on a run like this again, but like sometimes this could be like once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, so whilst you're in that moment, you've got to embrace it and cherish it and really flex with it, man.
That's pretty relatable, because before both mine and PK's time, you would have experienced this, and obviously everyone else at the club, the FA Cup run. Like, we haven't that watching that from the outside. Like, I think that's when I started properly watching hashtag a bit more, was the FA Cup run. When you're seeing people like Road to Shore and stuff like at games, that's mad. And we might not do that again. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a mad run.
That was a surreal moment for me. Like,
you talk about that as the glory days, didn't you?
No, like Neil just went, like, try and grab some stuff with Roadshaw if you can. I just went, bruv, like, Roadshaw's got like 11 mil subs. Like, bro, you don't even know who I am. Like, and I saw him walk past me with his hood up. Like, obviously, don't want to attract loads of attention. Don't want everyone like asking for pictures and stuff. He's just trying to make it. He's got his beer. He's heading from A to B. And I just went up to him with the camera and just went, oh, you tried to sneak past me with your hood on, didn't you? And like, before I knew it, I was having a full-blown conversation with these guys. And I was like, whoa, like, this is mad. And like, again, the only thing that brought him down to the game that day was the fact that it was, a big FA Cup occasion. But
PK's right. We might not do that. I mean, hopefully we do, and obviously the higher we go, the more chance
You
there
just
is.
have to
But
live in the moment, innit?
Yeah,
You just
100%.
And speaking of graphics, yeah, I'm gonna have to show you a little something.
Mirrors. How can the guy that invented Joan Deese now have Joan Deese? PK, your eyes are looking like chicken tikka masala.
I got to apologise.
Sorry,
I think I've got a confession to make. Yeah, to everyone that's seen this, yeah, it is edited. There is jaundice applied to the eyes.
Was that an effect?
I'm sorry, bro.
Have you watched this video? I've watched this video of what Spec said about me a few times. And it's like every time I watch it, I find it more disrespectful. A man said, yeah.
Full beam.
Nah, a man said, oh yeah, he's had his lights on, just go around him. What?
Oi, do you want to know something so funny, yeah? When I was on the way to training yesterday, bro, there was a car with, you know those the headlights and the flaps.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the lights were yellow, bro. And I just started laughing, like, bro, I
It's
can't
like
just
a
drove past
Mazda.
me. Bro, that's it, yeah. It was
It's
one of
a
them little small Mazda things with
Mazda.
the bro, it just went past me. I just started laughing, bro. I just lost it.
He finished me still. He finished me. And said, when PK cries, his eyes are like noodles.
Noodles going from your eyes.
Man said he's got two petrol lights on. I said, yo, I was gonna make a reply, but I was like, you know what? Like, I don't think I can top that off at this moment of time. Let this marinate, because when I have my chance to finish him, I will finish him. Oh, it's 1-1.
Yeah, that's 1-1. Okay.
It's 1-1.
Eddie, I can't lie. I think you owe him an apology.
Yeah, no, you know what? Content's
gave him-
content. I gave him more engagement, man. Sending people over to
Yeah,
PK's
they're
page.
sending them to Specs, bro. The Specs is taking it all. What is it on? 58. Well, what's 281,000 views?
That's how many
Yeah.
times people have seen the tweet.
Obviously, that was
The
a
actual-
screenshot as well, innit? So it's
Yeah.
more than that by now.
more.
But they've
And
seen
he-
your name in the copy as well.
Nah, I don't want them to associate me with John Lees, bro. I'm not the chief executive or founder. Don't associate
You are,
me.
according to that picture.
Swarms
bro.
is, bro. No, Swarms is. I see him the other day, bro. The club was, bro. There was no lights in the club. Swarms came.
see two Ds.
Everyone started packing their stuff. So as soon as Swarms entered the club, everyone thought the club was done. The lights are on. Everyone's leaving. Where's your jackets? Swarms.
Oh dear, man.
So Swarms just close the lights.
Whenever we mention Swarms now, it just makes me think of that boxing poster for the promo, KSI promo.
What,
When he just looks like he's got out of
rolled
bed.
out of bed. Yeah. They done him dirty, bro.
So dirty. Some of the boys
Association.
forget that I have access to 500,000 followers on Instagram, and if we post match pics, like if you've done me dirty at some point, then I'm gonna ruin you with facials. I've been saying this to Harry Haysom.
Oh my
Pause,
god!
pause.
What did you hear?
Pause.
Did you hear what a man said? A man said, "I'm gonna ruin you with facials."
Wow.
Oh my god!
No wonder why you had them sweaty hands. It makes sense.
Oh my
For real.
god! Yeah. Hey, I'll let you dish it out. You dished that one, bro.
Nah,
Is it
you're
yellow?
not gonna get that.
No
Straight
way.
red.
It's straight red. That's a free match ban, bro.
Straight
man.
red.
That's bad.
I am Bill. Greg Halford. Ian Bill. What?
You read in the back of the car.
Ian Bill and Greg Halford playing the same game. Interesting.
What I meant to say was facial expressions on the Instagram post,
Okay.
because you guys pull some mad faces when you're playing.
Yeah, I've got a couple of Harry and that. Just
Yeah.
the balls up in here. Ah!
Yeah, man. Brooksy, when he used to jump up ahead,
Do I put facials? Not really.
yeah, you're normally angry at getting you get photos of you getting onto people. Now she always seems to catch you going,
Or an angry expression because someone's trying to take the ball off him. He's thinking, "Who are you, bruv? Get off me, fam."
To be fair, there was one I used for the Player of the Month. I think he got it pretty early on, and he was holding his crotch. I was like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Remember last episode, he played the game with his hands down.
Yeah.
Because of the gloves. You don't have the gloves on that game.
Nah, that's what made me buy the gloves.
Pre-glove era.
I explained it.
Pre-glove era. Someone I did see in the comments the other day. Someone said they know what illness I got. The one where
Do you know
my
who that?
fingers-
Do you know who that is?
Who?
That is Spencer's mum, Cindy CB.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. I
Yeah,
didn't
she
even
broke
know.
it. She broke it down for all of us.
Sad damn.
Yeah, man. So now you know you've been diagnosed.
I've been diagnosed ADHD and what was it called? was my illness called?
Began with an R, but I can't remember what it is.
No idea.
Receptive reciprocation.
We'll call it
We'll
that.
go- Yeah, I'm sure.
Reciprocation. That's what it is.
Right, PK, it's time to give you your flowers. I think it's...
We don't call it flowers round where from, you know.
Well, what do you call it?
You gotta give me my condoms. But if you want to give me flowers, feel free. Give me flowers.
Give you flowers, please.
Give me flowers.
Okay, let me give you your flowers. Obviously, you've been doing your thing here at the club. I think when you joined, you were on about 70,000 followers, I believe.
Yeah, about that.
And now you've just hit 100,000.
A
Hey.
young 100K.
Congratulations.
A young 100K.
Come on.
Humbly, I'm gonna post something today about my 100K. It's been a long road.
Yeah.
Ups and downs.
Speech.
Downs and ups. 100K's here. Life is different now. I don't know, man. I never thought this day would come. I want to say thank you to my mommy, to my daddy, to my girlfriends,
Huh?
my wife, my girlfriend.
Clip.
That was a funny clip.
Nah, man, it's been crazy. I can't. I don't like really like register 100,000 people.
Imagine that, bro, in a room.
Like 100,000 people want to see what. Not everyone wants to see what I'm doing, but majority of them actually like. It's mad.
It's very, very mad.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's
Yeah,
that's
bro,
a that's a
big
It's
achievement.
a big
bro.
achievement, man.
It's mad. I need a new profile picture. That was still my profile picture. Me
Yeah.
strawberry picking.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing, you know, strawberry picking. I did some cute things, man. I went safari the other day.
I saw that on your snap. Yeah,
Yeah, like,
you let them monkeys go on your car, bro.
Yeah, apparently they scratched the car in
Bro, they rip off your
Yeah, bro.
wing mirrors.
But I'll come outside, bro. What do you mean? But the only thing is there's lions and that within close and that, you know. But them lions, I don't know, that safari park, I weren't rating it. The lions are like, bruv, they're like little pit bulls, bruv. They're not even big.
Things, isn't it?
Some baby lion, bruv. What the
They
hell?
got to be able to oversee it, innit? The big ones are out in the wild, bro.
Yeah, but in London Zoo, they got big animals, bro.
Yeah, but like they're in there, they stay in there. You went to safari in it, big open space and that.
Yeah, but when you go safari in Kenya or something, you got big open space,
Kenya,
bro.
Also, as well, I was gonna say, when's the verification tick coming?
The blue tick, I did say to myself, when I get 100K, I'm gonna get the blue tick. So now I got 100K, I gotta go get the blue tick now. I got to solidify it. Life is different. No.
Just wait for one of those DMs. I
What,
can
the one that AT
verify
got?
you. Yeah.
Man's something,
I can verify you if you pay £10 per month.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, bot.
I would
You're-
never pay for followers. I will never hide my likes. I will never. What else will I never do? I'll never subscribe to OnlyFans.
You're free. They're the free PK.
The laws of
don'ts.
PK. Yeah.
The laws. I should make a law book. I'm gonna write a dictionary one day as well.
Yeah,
Right,
please,
I'd
please.
love to. I'd buy that. I can't lie.
I want to write a dictionary.
I'll shake your hand right now. I would
But a
buy
lot of my words are just off the top of my dome,
the top of the dome.
off the top of the dome.
Real
Freestyle.
rap. Real rap. You got any tips for Eddie as well, by the way, how to put on some followers?
To put on followers,
Yeah.
just be you, man. Organic.
I don't care, man. I'm loving life. I've got a sick life, man. Hashtag.
I'm not
other tags.
talking about you, bro.
Other
I'm talking
tags.
about hashtag, bro.
Oh,
Hashtag
I was gonna
page.
say, bro. I was like, I don't care about me.
I just my thing's organic, bro. Whatever I feel like posting, I just post. Don't care about the repercussions sometimes. Most of the time.
I can't do that. I'm gonna lose my job. I'm panicking. I'm gonna lose my job.
That meeting in the morning, bro. Like, that
10,
Yeah,
28
like, sometimes
meeting.
I get a phone call. from someone like, you want to take that off? Like, I'll be like, yeah, my phone's breaking up. Sorry, I'm going underground.
Yeah, I
Gone.
can't do that.
I'm gone.
Right now, we're gonna head into some more topical events.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a question for you, PK first. What's better, 8-1 Tilbury away or 7-0 Liverpool United?
I think 8-1, you know, because 8-1 is one more than 7.
So you prefer how many goals are actually scored
Yeah.
compared to okay.
And Liverpool could have conceded some goals as well. I feel like they weren't in complete control. Like throughout, we were in complete control from minute 1 to minute 90.
90.
They weren't in complete control until probably the second half. I'd say that's when they really everything's just shifted. But bro, and at home as well, we did it away from home. Going to Anfield. When's the last time they've lost at Anfield? I think it's been a year or two. So
It's a tough place to go to.
Yeah, man.
It's a tough place to go to. So already they've got an unfair advantage. We done it away from home, which is mad.
How do you feel, Stamps?
Don't
Being a
wanna talk
United
about it.
fan.
Oh, yo, Man U,
Yeah, bro.
Man U.
I like it.
Let's
I
move
like
on.
it.
What did you sing to Verge last week?
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?
You didn't
Weren't
sing
that?
Was it Ooh Chai?
Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, Virg, things are gonna get easier.
And they got easier.
Yeah,
They got very, very easy.
He said, thank you.
you
Thank
taking
you.
that assist, yeah?
Huh?
You message him. You taking that assist?
Yeah, I'm taking
Air
that
for
assist.
assist.
Air for assist.
Why am I encouraging this anyways, bro? I'm just nice,
Yeah,
bro.
This
What
is
am I
your team. You
What
don't
were-
have shame.
doing? No,
Are you not
shit.
embarrassed?
I'm extremely embarrassed, bro. 7-0. 7-zip, bro.
Could never be my team.
What, bro? No. Can we actually deep this? Yeah, 6 goals in one half. It
Yeah,
was
bro.
1-0 at half time.
Bro, we can talk about this all day if you really want.
Cody Gakpo though, he was bruv. Everyone was calling him a 007 agent and that. I knew he was loading, bro. I knew he was loading. He was waiting for the transaction.
Nunes as well is entertainment, man.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what he does.
I
But
reckon next season Nunes is gonna have a big season.
it's a bit like Suarez. Suarez come to. It's a bit like Suarez. Suarez come to
Clearly
Liverpool. It
true.
took him like a year to get going.
Suarez
And when he
is
did,
something now still, man. Suarez
Animal.
is levels above Nunes though.
Yeah,
I
but it's
think.
still young though, Nunes, no?
What is he? 23,
Yeah, it's younger than us.
24.
What am I doing, bro?
Yeah, bro, don't.
He's a unit though.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
He is.
unit.
Yeah, he's fast, bro. Quick.
Damn.
Strength and speed, love. That is a
That's
long
me.
bit.
Pace and power. PMP. Pushing P. That's me,
Push
bro.
and B.
Pushing P. I'm
Push
pushing
and B.
B.
Push and B.
One day you lot should do like my skills what's them film?
Compilation.
Collaborations. Do me one of them skills collaborations. Cause I bang some skills, by the way, you know.
I think we probably will
5-star
come
skills.
end of the season.
I got 5-star skills in the locker.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
You timestamp your games, innit, when you watch them. So
Yeah, but bro, my timestamp doesn't say skill, nothing.
you get me the timestamps and we'll make it
We're
happen.
never gonna do it.
To be fair, Eddie's a good guy. Eddie will watch through every game.
Nah,
I
I wouldn't put that upon my friend.
Oh, appreciate that, man.
Come on.
would.
Yeah, I
Get it
know
done.
you would. All right, Neil.
Get it done.
Was Neil on the call?
No.
No,
Hey Neil.
can't hear you anyways.
Hey Neil. Great age. I said that one at one event and the people didn't get it, you know.
That's
I feel
upsetting.
I think that stops at like maybe 25, you know, 24. 24, like they don't really know. They don't really, under that, they don't know that.
I can't believe someone like Neil was involved in something like that.
That's so bad, man.
Like we all know Neil, innit? It's just so funny. It makes it even
Does
funnier.
Neil is he ever on camera? Do
Sometimes,
people know
but
Neil's? No one really knows Neil.
I think
face,
they
innit?
know. I think they know of Neil. Yeah, I don't know whether people will
They-
come to a game and go, "Oh, that's Neil." We do wish him happy birthday and stuff on socials. Use a picture, even though he doesn't like it, but
He hates it.
and he refuses to commentate. But he's done it a couple times
And he
recently.
can
so-
commentate.
He
as
can.
well.
Yeah, he's good at it.
Yeah, I reckon he'll be good at it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
he
he
knows
is.
what he's doing. I don't know why. He just acts all shy and that, innit?
He just don't like
Nah,
camera.
it's big time. Neil's big time, you know. By the way. Neil is big
Battle of
time.
the big timers are putting you. Putting
Me,
in
Neil,
there as well.
and Greg. Do you know who else is? Harry Haysom is massive. Time,
That's his
by the way.
nickname, isn't it? That's his nickname. Big time.
Bro, he is massive time. Who else is massive time?
You know, you got onto him last week. He said he had the body of an 8-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
He was upset about
Yeah,
that, bro.
he ain't happy about that.
Still burning now.
Still burning.
I forgot my boots for training the other day, and he had boots, and he just like I was like, oh, anyone got boots? Harry Hayes just looked at me up and down, and it just, I was like,
Not after what
please.
you called me.
Red-faced,
Please, bro.
upset.
Okay, so apparently I'm hearing through the grapevine there's some other stuff going on besides football. Obviously, it is our livelihood. We're going to start off with F1. I'm going to go to you, Eddie, because you are the expert in this.
Is
I
it?
don't know about expert. I'm a big F1 fan, man.
You know
yeah.
Schumacher?
Huh? Yeah, Schumacher.
Schumacher.
Who?
Schumacher.
Who's that?
Yeah. Mick or Michael Schumacher. I'm assuming.
Oh.
I'm deciphering. I'm doing the translation.
Which one, though?
Schumachers.
Schumacher. Switching music, bro.
Michael Schumachers.
Yeah, Michael Schumacher. Yeah,
After Bishop Michael Sampson's.
yeah. You know what it is, yeah?
You know what?
That video's elite, man.
And the fact he laughed because he knows that. He knows what that is.
That's
as
his
well.
boy now, bro.
funny,
That's his boy.
That's jokes. right, so F1, obviously there was a race over the weekend. Any good?
Yeah, bro, it's F1. It's good.
Yeah.
I like it. I know I was talking to Harry Asim about this. He said, they just drive around in circles. There's more to it, man. Strategy, all sorts, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm looking at your face. You don't get it.
I watched
You
the
don't
Drive
like
to
it.
Survive thing. You watched that? No F1, nothing like that?
PK don't strike me as an F1 fan.
You know what? I'm not a fan of F1, but I know quite a bit Silverstone, Monaco. I know quite a bit about F1. Like my dad used to watch it growing up.
It's a growing sport.
So it would be on the TV when I was at home, but that was like being grounded. I felt like it was torture still. It was torture when it was up. But it's not so. I'd like to go watch it live one day just for an experience, but not to watch on.
Tell you
TV.
what, I did one of those experience days where you can like go into one of those one-seater like race cars. Like they're not F1, but like they're quick.
Fast.
Bro, the power on some of these.
Well,
things,
you were
man.
driving it, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wait, I can go somewhere and drive a
It's
thing.
not an F1, but it's like it's sick.
And it's
man.
like that, yeah?
Yeah, bro, it's sick. Power, like
Is it?
proper power behind it.
I'm going to find that, bro. I'm going to
I'll
do
send you the
that.
link, man. I'll send you the link.
I'm a
It's
bit
sick.
of an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
that's something you'd like.
I like stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the way you drive.
I like driving fast.
What happens if I crash it, though?
I don't know. I didn't crash, so I
It's
wouldn't
fine.
know.
You're big time. You don't have to pay for it.
Nah, big time only works nowhere because I'm not big time.
Good backtrack. But no, F1's sick, man. Yeah, it was a good first race. Well, not if you're a Merc fan like I am.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I'm a Merc
So
fan.
you
I just
support,
like-
you basically support a model of a car.
I support
That's
a
your
driver.
team.
I support,
A model of a car.
the way you say that, it used to sound a bit daft, but yeah, no, I support Lewis
I've
Hamilton.
never put it into perspective like that.
Because think about it, the driver joins a certain team, so he gets transferred. So what is does the transfer window close in F1?
Well, I mean, yeah, you get the seat sort of sorted just before the season ends for next year. So a lot of the time you like sign contract with a team. So Lewis has been with Mercedes for a long time. But yeah, there was a bit of switching around. There's a bit like a silly season is what they call it in F1, where there's like a period where drivers are doing up switching and transferring and all sorts.
Do they buy them like for a fee?
It depends if they've got a contract or not. It's the same as any sort of sport.
So
if there's a
what's the
contract.
record fee someone's been bought for?
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
You don't know much about this. You should have got
But that's
Sebastian
like
Vettel.
that's
Like,
that's
they got
like
it, by the way.
like you basically like supporting Ronaldo, so now you support Al Nassr.
Yeah.
Like, you
Well,
actually
no,
think
bro,
about
that's-
when you
that's
actually
not-
think about it.
that's
That's
not-
weird, isn't it?
You
Yeah,
just-
I suppose it is weird, but there's like it's a bit different. There's like 10 teams. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not like there's millions of teams.
yeah,
around
but
the
then
world.
there's other like F1s like the
F2 and F3.
League One of Championship of
Well,
F1.
F2, F3, yeah, it's
There's
different.
F2 and F3. That's what they call
Yeah,
it.
bro,
Yeah.
Formula E and all sorts. F4, yeah.
Formula E is a joke thing. That's a joke thing. Don't tell me about economical formula, bro. Formula is formula. You need to use petrol or diesel. You don't tell me about you want to charge your car. So wait, Formula E. Let's break this down. When they go to a pit stop, what are they putting inside it? A current, electricity. Get out of here. Get out. You got an electrician on the side.
They don't fuel in pit stops anymore, man.
What do you mean? Even in thing?
Yeah, bro. You have
In
to fuel
Formula
it.
One?
You fuel it for the race.
In Formula One, they don't fuel in pit stops no more.
No, bro, they fuel
Since
it for
when?
the race.
Yeah.
Since like 3-4 seasons ago. Yeah, maybe even
Swear
longer.
down.
So you
So
have
what
to
they do?
strategize for like you have to have
You fuel it for the race.
for the race for your strategy.
Your pit stops are tyres, basically, and any damage.
Tires. That's it. That's what they're stopping for.
Tyres and
yeah.
damage, yeah.
So
yeah.
that tire. So how many tires do they go through in each?
It depends on the circuit and the heat of the
On
circuit.
average,
On average, yeah, you normally have two or three tyres.
that is mad. You
Sets
know?
of tyres, yeah.
Them tires are probably like 30 bags, each.
They're not
Very
cheap,
probably.
yeah. And like
It's expensive sport, man.
Yeah, bro.
Jeez.
It is.
They were
Well,
talking-
how much you reckon the cars cost to make?
Oh,
Probably like a couple million.
and the rest. Yeah, and the rest.
Huh?
Yeah.
22 million.
M's.
Sounds about right, yeah.
The technology in that must be crazy
It's all
because they got the neuro services surgeons inside the
Yeah, them
engine.
ones. Yeah, them ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So then the lactose intolerance is like symmetrical when you're going around the corner.
No, because that brings out the air.
Oh, okay.
So the combustion and the CO2 emission in the Silverstone is not the same as Monaco or Dubai Grand Prix.
Got you.
Can we move on? Because I get rattled quickly about F1, man. You guys don't rate it.
I watched.
I could see you guys don't rate it.
In that Drive to Survive thing. Yeah, the Haas car was like literally in half, bro. The guy put it in the wall.
Oh.
And they said like the damage is like millions. I was like, as a driver, yeah, like Yeah, them insurance rates.
This is why drivers lose their seat pretty quickly. If you're crashing a car, then you're not going to be around next year, bro.
That is bonkers, bro. Right. Anyways, let's move on. Do you know anything about rugby, PK?
Yeah. I'm actually about to watch the Six Nations. I'm gonna go
Are you actually?
to England and France.
Oh,
to watch
swear.
it. Yeah.
Swear.
I actually watched.
I can't tell if you're being serious. This guy.
Obviously, I'm not familiar with the team now. Obviously, I when I was actually watching. I was watching the likes of Johnny Wilkinson, Tom Hemman, Rafael
Tennis
Nadal.
player.
Yeah.
That's all I'm playing. Nah, I'm not like a big fan of rugby, but I can go and watch rugby, and rugby's always a vibe. Like if you go and watch rugby, everyone's like miles off it. Like it's a good little environment still. But I do want to go and watch the Six Nations.
So if you could like tee it up for somebody and like basically preview it, like how would you sell it to me?
What, sell you rugby?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched a game of rugby in my life.
It's actually quite good though.
What's Six Nations?
I can imagine you'd be quite good at it.
I used to play tag rugby in school. I was alright. Six Nations like basically like Six Nations playing in a cup, but it's like what kind of cup? I think like
Euros, but a really small
but
version.
A small version. So I think it's basically like the good 6 teams. I think in Europe or was New Zealand in there.
Basically,
Is New
no.
Zealand in there? They're not in there, innit?
No, it's France, Italy, England,
Scotland, I think.
Scotland, Wales, and Ireland.
Yeah. So and it's just a little tournament, but it's actually all right, man. I don't know the in-depth stuff in it, but like
It's good to watch.
When sometimes I've watched it on TV and that, it's actually a vibe. Like you see when they're going and they're doing this and then someone fakes it and then you just run straight. It's mad.
Does it get as lively as like a football game?
It's exciting. Like it's end to end in it, and it's exciting. And then when it's like close, and then they get into that last bit, someone's got to try, and he misses his try, and then it's a try. I'm gonna try.
We've got the Oscars as well on Sunday. Now, before we even get into it, you are pretty much head to toe. You're a pretty fashionable guy, head to toe today in Stone Island. What are you wearing on the red carpet?
On the red carpet. You know what I'm looking at? Yeah, I was meant to go to a gala. You know, like them traditional Chinese kind of suits, like Mr. Miyagi type vibes, where he's got the buttons and that.
What, like across the little?
Like it's got like the little button that like comes across like this, and it's like Mr. Miyagi type. It's like Hokage. Have you watched Naruto?
No.
Oh damn, you lot are not with it. It's like just that. It's like a traditional Chinese wear. That's the next.
Is it something that's gonna stick out?
Yeah, standing out still.
So
But on the fashion
like to-
tip.
That's
it's
got
like
to be
very-
done, innit? That's got to be done. If you're going to something like that, you got to stand out.
Yeah, you got to stand out. You got
I
to
think
go
someone
serious.
like you would have the confidence to pull it off. I don't know about me. I just go there.
Nah,
Do
you're
Central
a bit
C,
too-
bro. Go in a tracksuit.
Nah, you're a bit too tall.
Yeah.
So you got to wear like, I don't know, man. Just all black, man. Just a black suit.
Just sit
Black
and tie,
tie.
man. That's
But
what
they'll
I'll be
ask you probably if you're someone's bodyguard or something.
Not mad at it, to be fair. If it puts me in front of some of the
Yeah, you can.
some of the high
yeah,
profile
security?
people there.
Security
Yeah. Who should win an Oscar?
in our team.
Okay. we can
Oh, yeah,
it
do the
if you
Oscars for our team. That'd
Yeah?
be jokes.
We should win a. What's the nominations? Best newcomer,
Yeah, go on. Best
Yeah.
newcomer, go on.
Max Cornell.
Okay.
Best newcomer. What other things did they do in the Oscar?
Best content.
Best content.
This is a good one.
There's a few. Obviously, Ben's left now, but he had a YouTube channel. We got AT
Yeah.
that does YouTube. PK does PK.
Toby as well got his
Toby's has
YouTube
got,
channel
yeah.
and podcast and stuff.
I reckon I'll self-nominate myself for that.
I thought you might.
I'll present the award and give it to myself.
How would that speech go?
Thank you. I'm just saying thanks to myself. Thank you for nominating me. Thank you for me taking the
So
award.
you'd open the envelope and the
I'd be
winner
like,
is...
and the winner is, oh damn. But
What? I never knew that.
what other awards do they have in thing?
I mean, obviously,
Best
it's like,
actor.
yeah.
Who would be a good actor in our team? I reckon.
I mean, I can't lie. If we're going off like hashtag, it's got to be you as well, isn't it? The hands on the head.
That hands on the head one though. Oh my lord.
That was going to stick with you for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, that one there, it done me still. It done me.
That was quite
I
funny.
mean,
to me.
I can't wait till the season's done and I can look back at all of these moments like that we've had during the season.
Yeah, I think that's the best part, like being able to go back. The fact it's documented so well, you can always go back and reflect. Like it'll always be online, so it's decent. And speaking of the Oscars, yeah, obviously we know what happened last year. with Will Smith.
Yeah. That was a year ago now, yeah?
Bro,
That's
that's
mad.
mad.
Time
Isn't it?
flies.
That's crazy.
Time flies. What month are we in? March?
Yeah, March.
Yeah.
Just started
Mad.
March.
Man.
Time flies when you're having fun, PK. That's
Tell
what we
me-
do around
tell-
here, man.
Tell me about it.
What did you think of that, by the way? The Will Smith thing. Bro, when it happened, I thought it was fake. Like, I
Get
thought
my
it was one
wife's
big-
name out of your mouth.
Yeah, I thought it was fake as well. But like people still say it's fake till this day.
Wouldn't
Nah,
surprise
it's-
me.
I now know it's not.
Nah, it wouldn't surprise me, to be fair,
Nah,
man.
bro,
These
it's
guys.
not. It's not.
It's Hollywood,
It's
man.
real, bro.
You reckon?
It's real, yeah.
I don't know, man. It just it seems all messy. I don't like to get involved in messy stuff.
Yeah, bro, that's
Like
mental.
it's all,
That's mad. For someone to lose their head like that on the main stage, bro, that's crazy.
yeah,
One of my favorite actors as well, man.
You know what I mean?
What's your
Mad.
favorite Will Smith film?
I was gonna say Fresh Prince is my favorite thing he's been in,
Yeah,
but if I had to go film, £7.
is it? Have you watched The Pursuit of
Pursuit of
Happiness?
Happiness.
That's a-
That's what I was going to
that's
say.
a class
I was
film,
going to
man.
say £7 sick, but Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
That's
Good
the
film.
first time I cried.
Bro, at the end, oh, bro.
Joking, you think I cried
Nah,
for
it's-
Pursuit of Happiness? Oh, damn,
Nah,
man. I've never cried for a film, and I never will.
Really?
I'm bad. Every
Is it,
time
yeah?
I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone.
oh, man. Pursuit of Happiness got me, bro. You know
Is
what?
it?
Do you know why, though?
Well, what kind of cry was he doing? Was it one of them ones with the tears just
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out?
it's
yeah,
just-
yeah.
It's
Man,
hay fever.
No, I went barling. Tracy Beaker. Nothing.
Nothing.
Just hay fever.
Just hay fever. Nah,
Have you
it's one of
seen-
them ones, a little tear in it. Bro, it reminds me of my dad, fam. My dad been grafted, fam. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for my dad, you know.
Well,
A
what did he
shout
do?
out, Mr.
Bro,
Stuntman.
he used to be homeless back in Jamaica, G.
Is it?
Bro,
What?
if it weren't for my dad, yeah, I would
Why
not
was he
be here
homeless?
today.
Why didn't he just go get a house?
Okay.
All right, Molly May over here. Molly May over here, man. we were
Who got
the same 24 hours.
I'll tell him you said that, okay?
Oh, dear,
man.
man. He come to his first game the other day, by the way.
Yeah.
The Sudbury
my
game.
dad. Yeah, they
Is
come
it,
to
yeah?
my mum, my dad, and my brother.
What
First
did-
time I ever bought them to the game.
What do they live here? Yeah.
Yeah, they all live here. We've got a Cheltenham Festival as well next week. Do we know
Who
much
are we
about-
going?
I don't know. You going?
Well, as in like the races.
Yeah.
Are we going? Yeah.
No.
I'm just
Oh
asking.
man, I was
Imagine.
talking to one of my friends about that the other day, saying like that's like this like next few years of my life, I really want to get into things that like I haven't done before.
Experience some new
like
stuff.
experiences.
Have
Like,
you
and
been
that was-
before in the past?
I've never been horse racing, and that was one of the experiences that I really wanted to do.
They did
So,
something
like-
like that at uni when I was at Leicester, and they had like the Leicester
went
races.
Leicester
Not
uni?
the same thing. Yeah, bro.
Which Leicester?
Uni of.
Ah.
Not DMU, bro. Not DMU. There's a big rivalry there. But no, we went to the student races in Leicester, man. Got all suited and booted. Laid some. Obviously, we didn't have much money, but laid some bets and stuff. But no, it was decent, man. It's good day out.
I think I
Yeah,
went
the
there
Ascots.
once.
Lots of
Yeah, I think
Ginois.
we went Ascot, I think we went to. I don't understand it, bro. I just put the money in and
That horse looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone that I know's got a horse. I can't remember who it was. They got racing horses.
E.
Can't remember
Them
who.
things must be
They're
expensive.
Bro.
expensive. You got to train
Ridiculous.
them. Like someone's got to be basically training the horse. To
That's a
basically-
full-time wage as well,
get-
man. That's
And,
mad.
and then the horse got a new, like it's a special kind of nutrition. Like there's horse racing nutritionists. Like and then obviously you've got to like clean it like properly, make sure like the heel thing, the which out thing is proper.
Lightning
and then
McQueen's
you've got to get like a specific horse rider. You know, like they're usually 4 foot something as well.
Oh, what really? Look,
They
'cause
got
of
to
the
be made
weight.
small because
Yeah.
of the weight and stuff. But horse riding, I done have a horse riding when I was in Morocco. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's a bit scary. It's
Yeah,
a
bro.
bit scary.
It's high up, you know. People don't
It
understand.
depends.
Them
There's
things are
different
massive.
horses in it. There's different horses. Like police horses, they're not like normal horses that you usually tend
Thoroughbreds,
to
yeah.
see. Police horses are like specially designed to be like that big because obviously crowds.
Especially
and stuff.
designed.
Genetically modified, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey, bro, if I sat on a horse, I'd still be shorter than you.
No way.
That's a
100%.
pony.
Nah,
bro.
because I've seen them, bro. Them horses, they got big legs, fam.
No, that's
Muscles.
the. Have you seen police horses?
Yeah. Are they
They-
the same ones that race in the...
Nah, they're not the
No.
same one. Them police horses are massive. And you know police horses, what they do is they make them go close to the crowd and then they'll go and like come up on the crowd. So the crowd's like, they literally charge at crowds. It's mad.
Long, bruv.
It's so mad.
Not involved.
Like I'm scared of them police horses.
Why, you been chased by one?
Nah, never. Never.
PK's a good boy, man.
Come on. Millwall way.
Millwall!
Oh, dear.
I know exactly.
I know what you're
I
talking
can't
about. as well.
say
Can't
it,
say
but
it.
you know it.
That video is mad.
Millwall. Hey, that video is too funny. I swear to you.
And lastly, obviously, we've got Scotty P going to Yeovil Town. Do you know who Scotty P is?
I
Scott
see
Pollock?
that. I don't know who he is, but I've seen it.
So to explain, he's basically, bro, imagine, yeah, me and him shared the same pitch, bro. The hashtag Academy series, yeah, I was 18 at the time. This guy was 16. Crazy. He's now playing pro ball, bro. He was at Northampton. He then went to Boston, and he's now just signed for Yeovil Town.
Sick. What position?
Centre mid.
He's been playing in the 10.
What
Bro,
was
he
he
was
like?
he was top
Silky?
scorer. He was top scorer in
Boston? Conference
whatever
North?
it was. Yeah, conference, whatever it was. And from centre mid / like number 10.
Swear.
Yeah.
What's he like? Silky? What's he? What is he offer?
Bro, he's
Goals.
just so he's so composed, and now he's got scoring in his game now as well. Like,
Is it? Yeah.
bro, kid is flying.
Is Seb his agent?
Yeah.
Is it, yeah?
Seb's agent. Yeah,
Sick.
Yeah. Seb was the one that said, like, at the Academy series on the day to camera, he literally said, like, remember the name Scott Pollock, and that is, you might see it like on that post, just underneath loads of hashtags like remember the name, because that's where it comes from. Obviously, he didn't even play non-league here, bro. He was just playing the exhibition games we were playing, and he's now gone on to.
That's
what I mean?
mad. That's a sick story, man.
That's good inspiration. Obviously, that's the sort of story where people like want to come to the club and stuff like that. Which is a good, obviously, good pull for us and good for them. Like people like yourself get clips and stuff.
Shows the pathway, and it shows that the
man.
system works.
The system works.
The
If you
system
play-
does work.
Jamie Vardy, come from non-league.
Yeah, he's played in every single step in it and scored in it.
There's a lot of ballers, man, that have
A
played
lot of
non-league.
players.
Lot.
You see, coming from non-league now is not like it's a
Not
thing
how it used
now.
to be. Yeah,
It's a thing now. Like that's where the gems are still. A lot of players. Like I've played with a lot of man that have ended up playing in the league and that.
a lot. But yeah, I mean, it used to be like academies, and
But
that's
you
it.
gotta be good.
But-
You gotta be good.
Yeah.
So don't think that there's a pathway for you if you're rubbish at football. If you're rubbish at football, don't think that there's a pathway. Stay at home, play UFL.
There you go.
You can make a career out of UFL. Look at Ben Stokes.
Ben Stokes. To be fair, you weren't
Cricket
far
player.
off. It's the 3-letter first word.
Stokes.
First name, sorry. Tom Stokes.
Tom.
He come and watch the Sudbury game the other day.
Yeah,
Stokes.
he
Yeah,
comes to us.
Stokesy,
he
that's
loves
my
it,
boy.
man. He loves
That's
it.
my boy Stokes.
Stokes. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he loves it.
We hate you, Tom Lees.
Down with the pigeon.
By the way, you know him, innit? Because
He's,
his dad was manager.
His dad was
at
my
Enfield.
manager at Enfield.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
His dad's the manager.
Bring your
at
son to work day.
Enfield. Yeah. His dad's a character right there.
Bring the pigeon to work day.
Yeah, bring the pigeon. Okay, cool. So obviously last week we had some comments on YouTube. Today we're doing the same thing. We're going to bring a couple of them up. They're mostly about you, to be honest. So
Is it, yeah?
We're not
Yeah,
talking
this
about
is,
poo this week, are we, please?
No,
What
no,
is it?
no,
Is
no,
it
no,
about?
no,
Is
no,
it about? Is it about last week's thing?
This is about this is a CTA as well, yeah. I'm putting the bat signal out there, the hashtag symbol in the sky. Any funny comments and stuff that you see, or if you want to comment any funny ones yourself, put them on our YouTube videos, the match videos in particular, and we will feature them in this show. So first up, PK, Defo has ADHD. He's so jokes.
Yeah, we've established that long that I'm really the CEO, chief executive founder of ADHD.
Have you ever been officially diagnosed, or is it a
Nah,
self-diagnosis?
I don't go for like X-rays, scans. Nah, I don't do that.
Anyone remember PK saying he'll score 20 league
What did
goals?
Ben Jones mean by that? Because if you want to talk to me, come to after the game. We can have a word. Car's always parked in the car park next to Guinness. I don't know what he was trying to say there.
He's just asking if anyone remembers.
Yeah, but what does he mean by that? What do you think he meant by that?
I think he's getting onto you.
Because I feel like he's trying to get onto me.
I think I said something earlier, though, to be fair.
About what?
How many goals are you off it?
Yeah, but you wasn't trying to get onto me, was you?
No.
Fair enough. But yeah, I want to know Ben Jones's angle. He looks like he's kicking the ball. He doesn't look like he's even scored 10 goals himself in his whole life. I can tell by the trajectory of the way his body is. That guy there shanked that ball off the pitch, Ben Jones.
Who is this guy in your head? Are you sure it's not a woman?
Wonky Donkey Channel.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? I don't get it. Why would it be a woman? Why? What did it say?
That's the same YouTube comment diagnosed you for the hand stuff, so it's Cindy.
That's Spencer's mum. You see Lou off cam going like this.
It could possibly be a woman in my head. I don't know, man. Because I feel like sometimes people open the door and leave, and then someone else comes in. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know who's in there sometimes.
Man's doing up split with 20 different personalities.
Love these guys. So funny and great on the pitch. They have brought up well. They have been brought up well. I'm very proud of them. You see?
Wholesome.
You see something about me. I'm a very well-mannered person.
You are, to be fair.
I'm like very respectful until you reach that line. And when you cross that line of disrespect, it's a line that you could not surpass. And you will meet your maker.
You shall not pass.
However, when you're not on the other end of the spectrum, everything's all about respect, man. It's all about respect and manners. Reciprocate the energy that you want to be.
And we've been brought up very well.
Oh, you're meant to finish this.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were
smiling and admiring.
I'm sorry.
Man's looking at me.
It's just wholesome content.
Trying to
It's
lips me.
Whoa.
Bro, that's how you're looking at me. Bro, Eddie.
No. Pause.
Do you know, in my country, I wish
Resume.
you lot can see it, there's a wrestler, he's called Edingwe.
Edingwe.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. You know, wrestling is a big thing in Congo.
Really?
Yeah, very big thing. There's a documentary about it. Go on it. Congolese wrestling. It's a big thing.
I can't take him. I can't.
Nah, it's actually
Is he being serious or
on
not?
God, right now. Like,
What kind of wrestling is it? Is it like a...
it's wrestling like WrestleMania. Are you looking at it
That's what I
right
was
now?
gonna say.
Hey, LB's dying. You're not looking at it. You need to see it, bro. If you see it, Congolese wrestling. The next time we're gonna talk about
okay.
Congolese wrestling.
Okay,
Give
sweet.
Congolese wrestling its flowers. Give it a segment,
Okay. fine.
please.
It's
It
own
deserves
segment,
it.
man.
I'm
Is it that
interested
sick?
now.
I want it to have its own segment. Let my culture infuse into the hashtag fusing.
Okay, I'm purposely not gonna search it after this. I'm gonna wait until next week when we do this again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna watch it for the first time so you get my raw reaction, yeah?
Cool.
That deal?
Yeah, that's a deal.
Sweet.
LB, you gonna research it, yeah? Cool. Congolese wrestling.
All right, so back to some on-pitch stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're flying right now. 19 wins now. It just keeps on going, doesn't it? We got Haybridge Swifts on the weekend, yeah? We beat them 2-0 earlier this season, but last season, PK, you weren't here. We lost to them 4-3. Probably a tighter affair than it should have been, but I remember one guy in particular for them scored a hat-trick, and this was away at their ground as well. So how are you feeling about heading into the weekend?
I feel like that's one of our like more difficult games in our last 8 games we've got left now.
Yeah.
That's like probably one of our most difficult ones. And I know like the last time we played them, apparently that weren't their like fully fit squad. So like we basically got a weakened version of them. So like I feel like they got a point to prove. I feel like everyone's got a point to prove when they're playing with us. And I remember I think I gave them a bit of chat as well. So it's probably gonna be a long day.
I mean, they're pushing playoffs, isn't it? They're sixth. So
Currently sixth right now. Yeah, they
What's
got
in
also
outside
got,
of playoffs?
just outside. Yeah.
one spot out. But they got midweek games to go as well. I think they'll have a game in hand
Today.
Yeah, games are playing tonight. They're playing tonight.
Yeah, as we record this. They've won 4 in their last 10, and they've had 4 points from Sudbury this season. So
They've got 4 points off Sudbury.
Sudbury,
Yeah.
yeah.
That doesn't mean nothing. Like every game is different, innit? Like what you can get 4 points off Coggeshall doesn't make a difference to us. Like, but I feel like it's gonna be a tough game. But I feel like that first 20 minutes, if we do what we can do in that first 20 minutes, more time we've won the game after that. Is that 20 minutes?
It's starting quickly. To be
Like
fair.
we start like if we and I always say this to the boys, but think about it, if we're 2-0 up in 20 minutes, the game's basically put to bed. Then we get to like do whatever we want to do and chill out and play with less pressure. Like, and we got the ability to do that. Once that ball goes out wide, you're finished. You're done. Toby or Jermaine gets the ball out wide, or even Pedro, you're done.
They're done.
You're done.
Nothing you can do.
You can't do nothing. You just gotta close your eyes.
And pray to the heaven.
It's going to be a completely different team though, pretty much than
Yeah.
our first game. Like obviously they were missing players, but they've also had like comings and goings.
Is
Like,
it? Yeah,
they've got
they got-
Matt Price to sign for them. He's obviously got quite a good pedigree in this league. So yeah, that'll be an interesting
PK
game,
don't
man.
care for no names.
I
man.
know, man, but it'll be a good game.
This ain't a prem. Stop telling me about Matt
To be fair, I'm glad you didn't say
I
we're
rate it,
going
I
to
rate it.
smash them because then we'd have to edit it out.
Brother, I fancy us against any team most time. Like I fancy us against any team. It just depends on whether everyone wants to do their thing on the day. In the last 19 games, is it 18?
19.
19,
yeah.
sorry. 19
See, he's
games.
losing count, bro. That's how mad it is.
I don't even
bro.
count, you know. I
That's
take
half
every,
a season.
I take every game.
That's bonkers.
Every
That's
game
actually
as it
bonkers.
comes, man. When you start counting, I don't know, like, obviously you got to accept it and embrace it and that. But when you start counting, well, them games are done. If you lose the next 8 games, you're finished, bruv. The league is not in our hands.
Yeah.
So every game, I count more time the games that are to come, like look at those games and think, boom.
Is the job done? Job not done.
It's
Job's
not
not done.
done.
Job's not done.
Job's not
Not
finished.
done.
So what? The week after that, we got Felix, though, innit?
Yeah.
That's
That one's
another
gonna
big
be
one.
like vendetta galore. That very kind of like that very kind of grudge match because they dealt with us ruthlessly. And I remember that game. I didn't have a great game myself, like so. It's one of them ones where I take pride. Like I don't like man because people are always gonna talk about playing against man.
Yeah.
Like if someone says, "Oh, I play in the same league as that, like, I play in this league," they'll be like, "Oh, have you played against PK Humble? How was he?" And I don't want anyone to be able to go back and say, "Oh, I played against him and he ain't even that good. Like he just talks bare on the internet and that." No, when you go back to your friends, you're gonna tell your friend, "Yeah, that guy mashed me up."
How do you
rate
approach a game like that? Considering we got bopped 4-0 last time. How do you approach a game like that?
I just think, bruv, I'm gonna do you in. You're going Baghdad now. I'm finishing you. I'm gonna do whatever it takes today to make sure like you're done. Like my preparation before the game, the night before is mad. Like it's a bit different, like to normal games.
I was gonna say, this is an interesting point just before we finish off. For you, somebody that doesn't work like a normal 9-to-5 job, is your preparation for games like different? Do you do like certain things to?
I don't have like a routine that I do. Obviously, I keep myself hydrated. I eat a lot of food before, like as in the night before. I tend to not go out and not accept jobs on the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But then obviously if it makes sense,
The bag's
if
mad.
the bag's mad, then I can
Run me my
go.
peas, fam.
But like I try to just chill out on a Friday. Saturday, Nathan always makes me a porridge. I get a vegan porridge off him. Eat that around 12 o'clock. I'll eat before at like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock as soon as I wake up, and that's it. Like I don't have to do much on a Saturday. Sometimes I might watch like Yaya Toure videos in the morning. And sometimes I watch Yaya Toure, just gasses me. With Diaby. Those are the only two.
Abu
But to be
Dhabi.
fair, like I watch a few man like on the Saturday morning. Like sometimes it just depends on how I feel. Like sometimes I'm just in that mode that this is someone I just want to watch. Like, and I look at a skill and be like, "Oh, I want to try and do this in a game," and then I get to the game, I've already forgot the skill. But yeah, I don't really do much. Like I ain't got really a lot of pre-match rituals and stuff like that.
But you make sure you take good enough care of yourself. That,
Yeah,
like
I'm
beforehand.
not like.
You don't just wake up on the day and then just deal what's in front of you. You kind of like have those couple of things in place that you.
I
know
always
you
get
need
my
to-
stuff ready and stuff the night before as well. Like I don't want to be like out looking for this. Where's my socks? Where's my that? Like I like to like have everything ready. So when I wake up, I'm just chilled. Like everything's relaxed and just like my room's tidy. I like to always have my room tidy on a Saturday. I gotta have a bath and a shower as well.
Bath and shower.
Yeah, bath,
So you do bath first, then shower.
bath and then shower.
So relax and then just wash up. And
Yeah, just clean myself nicely. So I'll just go in feeling good.
Hella organised, man. I'm
bro.
bare
I'm
surprised. I
surprised,
can't
you
lie.
know.
I'm very like organized. Everything's like in my diary and that. Like I don't play games.
So OCD as well as ADHD.
No, not OCD. I wouldn't go that far. I do have an electric. I got a Hoover.
I saw this.
I got a
What's the
Hoover.
Hoover Chronicles I'm seeing on Snapchat? Bro?
Yeah, like but it was a big thing. Like I wanted a Hoover, but like I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I didn't want to pay £100 for a Hoover because I bought one on Amazon and it was about £20 and I was happy with it. But then I bought some Shark Hoovers about £100 and something pound. But I was putting it up because I was thinking one of my shorties will buy it for me. None of these girls are all broke. None of them bought it for me, man. I had to buy my own Hoover. Big 100K followers and not one person.
You want your next wages as a Hoover then, yeah?
Yeah, because I saw one expensive one, and then they didn't have it in stock, innit? And then you had to get the...
they didn't have it in stock yet, and I was acting like I was angry that I had to get the cheaper one, but I was like, yeah.
You're sly. You're very, very sly. Okay, right. I think that's it, guys. Thank you both for joining me today. I appreciate it. This has been fun. Yeah, how do you boys enjoy it? All right?
Yeah, I won't be coming next week.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, bro. Neither will I.
It's fine, guys. I got him in a headlock. It's all good. Don't worry. But yeah, let us know, guys, down below in the comment section what you thought of this episode. And also, if you haven't, make sure you watch the last one. Any other comments before we go?
Jinky me rascal, Jinky.
Jinky, we stay jinky, stay jinking, stay jinkyists.
Have
I've
you
been
got-
doing a new thing, by the way. The jinky of the week.
What's
I might
that?
do jinx of the day, actually.
Jinx
Of
of
the
the
day.
day.
Of the
What's
day.
that?
Like, bare people send me videos of them getting jinky.
I see
And I
that.
just
Was that on your
posted up.
Insta?
Yeah, I
Insta
put
story?
Joe Newbull the other day.
Oh,
I know him as well. Plays for Livingston, I think it is, in Scotland.
He was at Southend at one point, I swear. Or is
Nah,
that different?
that's
Newbull?
Frank. That's his
Newbull.
brother.
Oh,
That's his
okay.
older brother.
Older brother. That's
Yeah, that's his older brother. I was with him at Colchester as well. By the way, I was at Colchester Professional Football Club.
Isn't that the place that Keefe's got a statue outside?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that statue, man.
You sure?
It's probably him working in the burger van there. They're saying that's a statue. It's him in the burger van flipping that burger, man.
Oh, man. Anyways, guys, yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're interested to come into any of the hashtag games coming up, make sure you head over to our social media platforms. Our man over here, Eddie, will be providing you guys with all of the details you need. Come down and see the likes of PK in action, as well as the other boys who are on fine form right now. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Up the tags.
Oh, but tastes good.
What are you doing?
He doesn't know.
Are you griddying?
Up the tags, man.
I ain't got my hearing aid on.
What the hell was
Hey,
that?
that
You
reminds
sounded
me.
like that TikTok.
No.
James is laughing right now in the call on mute.